Alright guys, welcome to the stream. Just quickly set it to public. Is the stream live guys? How's my audio quality? Let me just quickly check on the alright guys. Am I audible? Hello. Alright guys. Am I audible? Hello. Alright guys. Alright, so we are live. So today I'll be solving like random 1600 to 1700 problems. So I'll just scroll the trackpad and wherever it lands we'll be solving that. The string transformation one I had already seen the question, so let's do it again. We will be solving mixing water. So there are two infinite sources of water. Hot water of temperature H, cold water temperature C, so you can take 1 cup of hot water and pour it into the barrel, then 1 cup of cold water and so on. So you always have to start with a cup of hot water. Okay, so you want the temperature to be as close as possible to given temperature T, and find the number of cups of water you need to put to achieve that. So 30 is the hot water, 10 is the temperature of the cold water, and T is the required temperature. So I think if we put both the 30 and the 10, then we can get in 2 more, like exactly 20. Then 41 and 15. Okay, so they are pouring 7 cups of water, 4 hot and 3 cold. And the average turns out to be 29.857. Even 18 and 13, you can like directly put 18, 1 and 1. So note that so initially you always have to put the hot water. So H after the second term the temperature will be H plus C by 2. After the third term it will be 2H plus C by 3. Then then H plus C to 2 by 4, that is again equal to H plus C by 2. So in every even term, the temperature is always this H plus C by 2, and in the odd terms, the temperature is the temperature in the next term, that is the fifth term, will be 3H plus 2C by 5. Okay. So will this be like this sort of a graph when like one position will have the minimum and then this side, if you go, it will increase, and if you go this side also, it will increase. So can we apply like ternary search? Because for like even terms, we exactly know that uh, the temperature will always be H plus C by 2. We have to think about are the odd terms. So if we alright, so if we say like we have gone through uh, n cups of hot water, so we will always be having n minus 1 cups of cold water, and the total cups will be this 2 n minus 1. H and C are constants. Hmm. So if we like my thought process is if we do like ternary search on n to find out the best value of n, and then we can like compare it with the even, that is temperature after two terms, and we can print the minimum one, like the closest one. Let's actually plot this and see how it looks. So let us take the example from here itself. H is 41 and C is 15. So what we want to plot is x into 41 plus x minus 1 into 15 divided by 2x minus 1. Okay, let's see what happens at 4. The minimum point at 4, at 4, 29.857 as the temperature. Okay, and we also want the temperature to be as close as possible to 30. So it is kind of like 30 minus, and then I think we'll be getting the minimum at 4. Okay, so this is basically the temperature curve at all terms. We want it as close as possible to 30. So 30 is somewhere here, and it is like cutting this graph at this position, which is like closest to 4. So the answer is going out to be 4. Hmm. I was thinking of applying ternary search on X, but uh, to apply ternary search on X, I can like use this graph or like use this graph. So use this graph, you can see that at the nearest integer coordinate is 4. What about if I use the other part? Then also the nearest integer coordinate is coming out to be 4. Okay, so we know for a fact that the temperature decreases with each turn. So So for positive x, the graph is always like decreasing. Be it any value of h and c, I guess the same will happen. So for positive value, the graph is always turning out to be going like this. So instead of ternary search, I can like also do binary search because the graph is always like decreasing with increasing h, like with increasing x. All right. Does this become constant after a long time? It seems to be becoming constant. Maybe if we can like take initial 15 and 41, and we want the temperature to be 30. Okay, so we want this curve to be 0, right, to the nearest integer coordinate. So I guess we can solve this equation directly. Then we can solve this quadratic equation and get x, and then like find the nearest integer coordinate that will satisfy. That also I think we can do. Okay, I think let's do binary search and try. Let's do binary search and figure out. Alright. So for the given input, we are taking the hot water temperature, the cold water temperature, and the temperature we need. So let's call that temp because I've taken T as a test case. Table for test case. Okay, let's all right. Now uh, I'm doing a binary search of number of turns, right? So minimum we require one turn, and the maximum, let's say, the maximum could be all right. Take a big number so that we don't get any issues. So while L is less than or equal to R, we will get the mid as L plus R minus L by 2, and let's take the answer. I will the answer equal to long max. And let's find out the temperature at, let's actually make all this as long double. So we'll find out the temperature at mid. The temperature at mid will be uh, number of turns. Okay, so I'm doing a, let me do the binary search on the number of, I think that won't be an issue because, alright, so let me do the binary search on number of hot waters we have taken, so that's X. So that will be mid in this case, mid into H plus mid minus 1 cold waters we would have taken into C. Now the total number of waters will be this. Okay, this is the current temperature. Alright, I will not add this. Alright, so if the nearest minus the temp we require, the temp that we need, the absolute value is less than or equal to, that won't be equal because we know that uh, the graph is always decreasing with the increasing number of x. So nearest minus 10 is less than or equal to, let's say the absolute value of current, the temperature that we get here. Now, this, let's say the temperature we are getting with this current is actually less than the nearest path. So we'll always take the answer as mid. Else if like they're equal, which won't ever happen, but let's take it just in case. So the answer in this case will be mm, minimum of the answers we currently have and mid. Right, a friend of mine is uh, sending screenshots continuously. Alright, so this will be that and now we also need to change L and R. So if the current temperature is greater than temp, we'll need to the current temperature is greater than the temperature we require, then we'll have to increase the number of terms. So L will become met plus 1. Else, if current is less than temp, then we'll have to decrease the number of terms. So L will become met minus 1. Else, if current is exactly equal to temp, then we'll set the answer as met and then we'll break out of the loop. Okay. Mm. Now, for the event turn case, that's all right. Uh, Even minus temperature is less than the temperature we get with answer. So in this case, it's a long double answer. I would say answer. And answer, let's say ans temp is equal to this will be this temperature with answer in place of mid. If ans temp minus temp, if that's the case, then the answer will become 2. Now, then the answer will become actually 1. Wait. Let's say the final answer is equal to 2 into answer minus 1. And if this is the case, then the final answer will actually become 2. Now we'll print out the final answer. Alright. Uh, I think that should work. Obviously, I don't think it will run the first try, but let's see. Ah, output 2. I'm going to try it out in the. So I haven't linked the input and output files correctly. That might be causing an issue. Sublime quickly just before the stream, I just quickly set it up. So I must have done something wrong over there. So okay, I haven't selected the correct language. Alright. So it's printing 19999. Something is wrong. Obviously wrong. And that something is I am not taking the input T. Now let's see. 251 is the answer we're getting, but 271 is expected. Let's print out answer. What answer are we getting here? Ah, there should be one. Okay, we got 3. That means 3 hot waters were used, but in reality it should have been 4. Alright, so this must have resulted in a TLE. Alright. Let's just print med and the current we are getting and the L and the R. Okay. If r minus 5 less than equal to 1000, then if it print. Alright, so we have gotten 4. So what wrong happened? Okay, we weren't updating nearest. That's what wrong was happening. Why? What? What? What is happening? Hmm. We are updating nearest. Let me also print nearest. Okay, so my bad. I actually make nearest integers. That was causing problem. Yeah, now we are getting the correct answer. 271 is expected. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Yeah, we get 271. Let's submit it and check if it's right account. Yes, it got accepted. Yes, it was a good question. Took me how much time actually did it take me? Took me around 30 minutes to solve. It's more than 30. Yes. Around 40 minutes it took me to solve. Alright, so let's go for the next question. Shout out to my friend who was like taking screenshots of the video of the stream and sending it to me. Alright, so 1600 to 1700. So, like, uh, we are also getting this string transformation. Now, alright, we got reading books, easy version, rated 1600. Alright, from Codeforces around 653 division 3. So, easy and hard versions are actually different problems. So, we'll report systems completely and carefully ordered. Some occasion has started, so Alice and Bob want to play out and want to play, enjoy, but their mom doesn't think so. She says that they have to read some amount of books. Alright, there are N books in their library. That book has 3 integers. The amount of time Alice and Bob need to spend to read it. AI if Alice likes, and BI1 if Bob likes, otherwise 0 if you don't like. Alright, so TI is equal for what? So then I have to choose some books. Alice likes at least K books. At least K books. Okay, so they're going to read the same book. Total reading time of the books is minimized. Total reading time is minimized, and K books they both should like. Okay, so how many books have to be chosen? If there's no solution, then -1. Okay, so number of books to choose is depending on us, but we only have to make sure that the set of books we choose, K books have to be liked by Alice and K books have to be liked by Bob, and the total reading time has to be minimized. So yeah, so 7, 2, 4, 8, 1, 1, 1, 3, 18. So these are the reading times like okay. So in what case will it be -1? It will be -1 given the case that the sum of AIs or BI, if any of the sum is less than the given K, then it will obviously be -1. In rest of other cases, we will be getting an answer. Now there are three types of books. Actually, there are four types of books. One book, 0 book, 1 book, and 1 book, and each have some reading time. So choosing this type of book, will be useless for us because the number of books we need to choose is totally dependent on us. So this type of books are out of the question because we want to only select K books that is like we got and that is like the Bob, and K another other or same books that are like the Alice, and the total reading time should be minimized. Alright. Now suppose case one, there is one type of book, there is reading time 100, but there are 0, 1 and 0, 2, 1, 0, 2 and 5 reading time. So obviously taking this will be valuable rather than taking this 100. So we can't obviously directly give 1, 1 higher priority than 0, 1. And how many books are there? 2 to power 2 into 10 to the power 5 books are there. And the K is also large. K is also large. So one thing, okay, let's try to find a solution to this. 60, can we like paste it here? Can't. So two books you have to choose. Then you can take this one. I'm taking this one. I don't think because yeah, taking this one and taking these two books will suffice. What in this case? So okay, so I think I got a solution. I think I got it. Yes, I got it. All right. I'm going to make three vectors. AR, BR, and CR. AR holds liked by both. Actually, let's AR holds liked by Alice, only Alice. BR holds liked by both, no, by only Bob. And let's say CR holds books liked by both. Right. Now, uh, so what we need L, M, and K. So let's quickly take that as input. Now, and let's actually take also variable LLD equal to 0 and B equal to 0, X equal to 0 and Y equal to 0. Let's just take that. And here we'll take in ABC, where A is the reading time, B is if it is liked by Alice or not, and C is for Bob, right? I believe that's the case. Yes, that's the case. So uh, X equal to P and Y plus equal to C. This will be for saying that we have at least X books that is liked by total number of books that are liked by Alice, and Y is for total number of books that is liked by Bob. So X is uh, if X is less than K or Y is less than K, then the answer will be -1. And I don't think there are test cases in this, right? So no, there are no test cases. So yeah, okay. Now, if this isn't the case, then obviously there exists an answer. Now, if B plus C, if B plus C, that is double equal to 1, then I want to push this book into CR. Else, if B plus C, else if B double equal to 1, then I'll push this book into Alice's lot. Else if C double equal to 1, I'll push this book into Bob's lot. Now, so I will sort all the arrays. Alright. Now we need to take k terms. Already CTR equal to 0 and PTR equal to 0. So these are both pointers to arrays. Okay. If AR, if CR, that is CR of CTR less than. less than or equal to, let's say, not let's say, that is obviously less than equal to PR of PTR and BR of PTR. In that case, we can take the common book, and so in that case, we can take the common book, and it will reduce one that uh, that will reduce one from both. So what I'm trying to say is we need to take K books for Alice and K books for Bob. Okay, right. So what I'm doing in each term is that I'm seeing if the common book, that is the one book, if it exists, is the reading time less than equal to the book, the reading time of the book liked by Alice plus the book liked by Bob. If it's less, then I'll take that book. Else, I will have to take the other book. Yeah. So automatically need to ensure that CTR is less than CR dot size. Here we need to make sure that PTR is less than BR of size and PTR is less than AR of size. And here we will also do CTR plus plus. Else we'll print out a -1 and we'll return a 0. Now, this case will never happen provided we have taken care of everything that here. So this case will never happen, but I've taken it just in case. So let me define an answer variable, and here I will put the answer. Okay, now let's check the input outputs. So the first case, the output should be 18. Let's go process down. Then Codeforces is down. That is, it isn't down. Then what's the issue? Okay, open. So for the first test case, the output should be 18. Okay, so we got a runtime error. Taking input N and K, and then for N inputs I'm taking ABC as input, then B plus C is double equal to 2 should have been the case. Then I'm pushing it into CR. If only B is 1, then I'm pushing it into AR, and if only C is 1, then I'm pushing into VR. Okay, AR and VR. Okay, X is less than K or Y is less than K, and outputting -1 and returning 0. Else I have this, and each turn I'm taking the minimum one. Oh, why is it showing -1? Let's try any other ID. And hopefully it will give more reasons as to why runtime error it is giving us. Runtime exceeded. Oh, taking input n and k, and for n input I'm taking ABC as input. Why am I taking runtime? Because I'm not able to understand. Here the push underscore back A, and here the push underscore back A. This is C zone, and the other push underscore back A. Yes, that was correct only. And this also should give no error. Why is it throwing in? Why is it throwing in runtime error? I'm not able to understand. Okay, it is printing the now let me put it in this and let's see. It printed DEF 2 times. Is there some kind of error in this? I don't know. I think everything is correct. Let's check if all the arrays are created correctly. Okay, so there's no array in AR. AR is okay. So yeah, AR is array containing books that is left only by array. So that is correct. There are no books of that kind. And these are books that are left by both. So in this case, we have to take all the books of this. So the answer will be 18. That is correct. Okay, I get the reason. If PTR if PTR is greater than AR dot size or PTR is greater than equal to BR dot size. If CTR is less than CR dot size, answer plus equal to CR of CTR, CTR plus plus, else CR minus 1 and then and return 0. Else if CR greater than equal to CR dot size, PTR less than CR dot size and PTR should always also be equal to less than BR dot size, and answer plus equal to AR of PTR plus PR of PTR and PTR plus plus, else I'll be outputting a minus 1 del and I'll be returning 0. Now let's run. Okay, so finally 18 is coming. Here it should come 8. Just remove the printing of the array part. Okay, so here it is coming 8. Alright, and this should give minus 1. Yes, now let's submit it. Okay, I thought it had gotten stuck on test case 3. Okay, it got accepted. So easy version is done. It is also saying easy and hard versions are actually different problems. So let's actually, since it is saying they are different problems, so let's like still let's read the problem and see. what actually is different. Okay, here here they are actually specifying the number of books that they have to read. Here they are actually saying that you have to read n books. Um, Alright, so you exactly n books have to be read, and it also has to be minimized. So yeah, this obviously is a different question. Okay, so I think I'll end the stream here. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing if you like the content, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking the video. So thanks for watching.